Okay, we are enumerating the reasons why we should maintain deep intimacy with Jesus in solitude. And the more we do that, the more comfortable we are with it. Remember the quote by Blaise Pascal, most of man's miseries are derived from not being able to sit in a quiet room alone, right? So I'm not going to get better at that. I'm going to be, I can't do that. I just can't handle the silence. I can't handle the stillness. I can't handle the space where I'm not being entertained and distracted and medicating. When that's the case, I will never find solace. I will never find serenity. But when I'm spending time with Jesus, I'm just meditating on something, any one of the quotes that I'm using in this series, look them they're right there on your notes section in your church app. Bring up the app, go to the sermon, go to the notes. They're all right there. Some wonderful quotes. That's what I do. I just meditate on stuff that helps me center my heart, focus my affection, consecrate my thoughts. If I'm not shifting my thoughts to Jesus kind of thoughts, then I am not being changed and transformed. At a fundamental level, spiritual formation is moving away from the things that are thought intruders, taking those captive and releasing those, and shifting my thoughts to what Jesus modeled, a meditation, a focus on Him. If I'm not doing that at a fundamental level, I'm not being changed. Remember, spiritual formation. This is under your Connect tab on your app. Go from Connect to Resources, and probably right there you might see spiritual formation, or it might be in Megapack. One more click. Spiritual formation is the process of becoming like Jesus for the sake of others, and will always involve a purification of my motives and increase my access to God's blessings. He wants us to have more blessing, and we do. I do. You can, when we make this space and time a priority. Okay, the first reason we want to connect our giving with our solitude is because Jesus wants to connect the dots, right? What I'm doing on the inside is connected to what I do on the outside. And if I have a life filled with greed, it is not going to be broken without that solitude place where I abandon greed, where I relinquish it and decide I do not want to be a greedy person. I want to be a generous person. Jesus, make me that. The second reason is because Jesus practiced solitude. Jesus practiced it. So in Mark 1:35, I love this verse. I love this passage, Mark 1:35. It simply says that very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up and went to a solitary place. Solitary place where he prayed. In Luke chapter 5, verse 16, it tells us that this was Jesus' common practice. He did this a lot. He got away. So if we fail to practice what Jesus practiced, we'll fail to experience what Jesus promised. There's a reason we say Jesus is our model. He's our example. He's the prototype of what we should be. He's leading the way. Jesus himself said in Luke 5 verse 40 or 6 verse 40, everyone who's fully trained will be like their teacher. Okay, so when I take in the training and watch Jesus, when Jesus said in Matthew 11:28, when he says, "Come to me, all you are weary and burdened, I'll give you rest. Walk with me." This is the Message version. Walk with me, work with me, watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. He's calling us to learn from him. Jesus practiced. You see, Jesus was incredibly generous, right? He fed the 5,000, right? Incredibly generous. He raised people from the dead, gave their sight back. Jesus was incredibly generous. Why? Because he knew how to get away from the crowd so he could get away with his Father. and be alone, to hear his voice, to find his strength renewed. A.W. Tozer, one of the most beloved pastors and authors of the 19th century, back in the 70, 80 years ago, said, "We Christians must simplify our lives or lose untold treasure on earth and in eternity." Modern civilization is so complex as to make the devotional life, the life of solitude, all but impossible. It wears us out by multiplying our distractions and destroys our solitude, or otherwise we might drink and renew our strength before going out to face the world again. That's what Jesus modeled for us. So when we choose to practice this, what's happening is there's a reorientation of our heart from being stingy to being generous, from being greedy to being graceful. God wants you and I to shift out of the messages the world tells us, I need more of this, I gotta have more of that, to a place where we are generous with what we have, that flows out of our heart. I hope today you simply go to your private place, spend time with Jesus, say, Lord, make me more like you. That's spiritual formation. Make me more like you. You were a giver. Help me to be one too. I love you, Lord. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.